You could be the most powerful being in all the galaxy, but what good is saving the world, or I guess in my case destroying it, if you don't look good while doing it? Marvel Snap has a lot of different awesome variants for all your favorite heroes, and the Venomized variants are some of the creme de la creme. So let's play a little bit of dress up in Marvel Snap, and we're gonna talk about some of the best Venomized variants that you can get. And we'll kick this one off with Cloak. Cloak is a card with some pretty awesome variants. In some of them, the cloak is simply just a cloak, and in others, it consumes him into a shadowy figure. The Venomized version turns both the man and the cloak itself into venom, which is pretty dang sweet. One of my absolute favorite ones is Cosmo, which is generally considered to be one of the cutest cards in all of Marvel Snap, because how could you not like the adorable little puppy? Not only is the Venomized variant of Cosmo super menacing and awesome looking, but it's a very powerful card that sees a ton of play, so you can get maximum use of your amazing different variant. Deadpool is known for many different things, from breaking the fourth wall to his love for hacking bad guys to pieces. The Venomized variant maintains personality traits by keeping the horror of a symbiote with a touch of dark humor for the merc with a mouth. This variant shows Deadpool standing on top of a food truck, eating some delicious treats, which has to make this one of the best variants in the game. Hela on her own is already an incredibly intimidating villain, but when fused with Venom, you get something nightmarish. The perspective of this card is incredibly good looking, and the Venomized variant just looks fantastic. The black and green give it an old school horror movie aesthetic that blends the two characters. Hela gets to maintain her spiky headpiece, which fits the sharpness that Venom variants tend to have. No matter the style, Hellcow always looks perfect for a horror movie with its devilish eyes and how it snarls at you. Getting infused with Venom makes one of the scariest looking cards that much more perfect to put some fear into your opponent. This cow is covered in gooey symbiote goop, and even its cape has pieces of it coming apart like the rest of its bluish skin. Lady Sif's Venomized variant is especially impressive, making her look like a Souls-like boss who wants to pummel you to pieces. The black, red, white, and pink coloring on her, with that huge sword and the background, can make that Dark Souls music start to play in your head. The helmet and fur lying on her shoulders maintain the visual identity of Lady Sif, but still it's full Venom mode with the slithering tongue and nightmarish white eyes. Now, the Venomized version of Thor complements Lady Sif's perfectly. These pair of cards seem to go together fantastic, even by how they turn towards the opposite direction of one another. This variant still has that Dark Souls-like aesthetic we were talking about, and it has a specific color palette of blue, black, red, and white. Thor's helmet, tattered cape, and lightning shooting weapon get the symbiote treatment and give Thor an incredibly menacing appearance. The Nova Venomized variant strikes an excellent balance between the character's identifiable qualities and Venom. The glow of Nova's powers add to its elements from the symbiote. Even though this is a card that you likely want to be destroyed, for the brief moments it's on the battlefield, you get to see how fantastic this variant looks. The White Queen Venomized variant is one of the most sought after variants in all of Marvel Snap. This one is absolutely breathtaking, which has White Queen featuring a white-skinned symbiote with hints of black to add a little topping to this already incredible piece of art. The main piece of the White Queen that remains is her cape, which gets the symbiote treatment as well. It's infused to her body, which gives it a super cool skin-like appearance. Plus, we get those amazing claws and tongue, so how could you not love this variant? And finally, one of my favorite variants in the entire game, maybe my favorite one, Spider-Ham. Being one of the newer cards of the game, Spider-Ham also gets an awesome Venomized variant. While most of his variants are kind of adorable in a way, I mean, he is a pig after all, the Venomized variant blends cuteness and terror into one piece of stunning art. I'm pretty sure this one variant on its own is one that gets thumbs up way more often than any others when I play it out on the field. Now, I don't have a lot of addictions, but sweet variants in Marvel Snap is definitely one of them. Having cards that you love looking at is one of the coolest parts of Marvel Snap and shouldn't be underestimated when you're building your deck. I've been Ethan with The Gamer, and for all things gaming, news, and guides, check out thegamer.com, and we'll see you in the next one.